Is the second episode of A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms any better than the series premiere? Well, I'd say it's probably just as good. It still features some comedy that doesn't really work for me, like opening on a shot of Sir Arlen's manhood, but the characters really carry the story being told. I love how endearing Dunk really is, so the fact that no one remembers him or Sir Arlen did make me feel pretty bad for him. Luckily for him, the Targaryen princes arrive for the tourney, and Baelor is kind enough to vouch for him, which is nice. He may not be the Baelor the Blessed, but he sure does seem to live up to the name. Plus, I like seeing the dynamic between the Targaryens, especially since these characters are dealing with the relatively new loss of not having any dragons. But Baelor tells Dunk to create his own coat of arms, which gives him an opportunity to make his own identity. So, an infatuated Dunk asks Tanzel to repaint his shield, and he goes to a blacksmith to inquire about some new armor. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough money to afford any armor, so he's forced to sell one of his horses, which is probably the saddest scene in the series so far. If Dunk does manage to make some money from the tourney, I really hope he'll be able to buy that horse back. But as the tournament finally begins, Egg enjoys watching the violent jousting, as Dunk finally realizes that he may be a bit in over his head here. Still, since Arlen never achieved any fame or glory in his life, a despondent Dunk feels the weight of keeping Arlen's legacy alive. So it's a shame that the episode is surprisingly short, because it feels like we were just starting to learn some interesting details about these characters.